Welcome to the channel. I'm going to go over how I made 30 points in the NQ futures by spotting absorption for the sellers and trading off a trapped seller. Now, how to spot absorption in futures? What absorption actually means, absorption happens when aggressive traders hit the market with large orders, but the price fails to move in their direction. Two things that can confirm absorption. One is aggressive buying or selling. Two, failure to move price. Well, what happens next? Trapped traders. Note, when aggressive traders cannot move price, they often become trapped traders. In this example, sellers hit the market repeatedly, but the price refused to move lower. This told us that large buyer was absorbing those sell orders. Once the selling pressure stopped, the trapped sellers had to cover. This helped push the price up for a 30-point run. This is a screenshot of a 1-minute chart, and I am using order flow pulse. Now, as you can see on this candle right here, this is a 1-minute candle, and this is a custom candle that I have built for the add-on. These red circles right here are large orders. I have it set to large volume of 30 or more for the order flow pulse. So if a contract, one order, gets executed with 30 or more contracts, it's going to show a bubble. Now, the bigger the bubble, the larger the contracts in that one order. This right here had 35 contracts, and this one had 30. Now, this custom bar that I built, the wider the bar, the more volume. And also the opacity, if it's light, that means it's low delta. If the bar has dark green or dark red, that is high delta. Now, as we came down to this area right here in the heat map where there were resting bids, we can see right here at this candle right here, we had some selling going on, but they failed to break lower. They failed to break through the resting bids that were sitting there on the book. Now, this candle here, we have 73 contracts kick off in one order. Now, we moved down to where the resting bids were, and as you can see right there, we had a small bar. It was a selling small bar, and it was pretty solid red, so that is telling me that it was high negative delta. Now, this green bar was starting to widen out, and then we could not break through this level here. And that right there is aggressive buying or selling. Well, there is aggressive selling because we have 35 contracts, 30 contracts, 73 contracts, and we can't break through this area right here of 24,941. We could not break through that area. Now, this candle right here, you do not want to enter as soon as you come down, you see these contracts and they can't break. You need to have confirmation that they are trapped. And how I do this is on this candle here, we did not trade lower past this candle. If we started trading lower, then it's an invalid trade. But we could not trade lower. And once we started trading above this high right here, that's when execute the trade. Where is your stop? Down here, because if we break this area, more than likely, we're going to keep going. Because as you can see on the heat map, down here lower, you see a little bit of resting orders, not very much. Once we break that high, you can enter. And once we start moving up, you can see on this bar right here, we have the nice wide green bars that's telling me we have high volume. When you have skinny bars like this, that is low volume. Now, on this candle right here is where I got out. The reason I got out is because we were coming up here to the top and the volume right there was drying up and we started having red bars that were wider. So once we started breaking this area right here, that's when you need to get out. Up in this area, when you start seeing low volume and we're not pushing higher, you can start taking profits and then locking into a break even, sell half, move to a break even, or just completely get out. So I just wanted to go over how to spot absorption in the futures when we are trading down to a level like this and we cannot break lower. And you have to have two things to confirm absorption. You have to have aggressive buy-in or selling and failure to move the price. So if you would like to learn more about order flow trading and how to spot absorption and trap traders, make sure you subscribe. Thank you.